Hey everybody, happy Sunday afternoon. Coach Jen here, coming to you live from my office in Goderich, Ontario, Canada. You can see my little sprouts, my garden back here. Hopefully it warms up outside soon so I can get these things planted. Anyway, guys, I've been talking a lot about sleep lately. I think it's something that's super important for all of us. And so I'm just gonna let a couple people come on here and I am starting something that I've been wanting to start for a little while. Some of my friends and I are doing something called the 75 Hard Challenge, but this is kind of an offshoot of that. It's something that I've been wanting to do forever, and I'm wondering who wants to do this with me. It's really just for you, for your health, and to feel better, and really to take our sleep to another level. And it's something that I track religiously with my Oura ring, and I'm pretty consistent with my sleep, but I'd like to be better at it. I know that I can do a better job getting to bed at the same time every night and waking up at the same time every day. It's one of those things, like, I just love to sleep in, especially these days, because you don't have to get up, or a lot of us don't have to get up first thing in the morning anymore, because a lot of us aren't having to go to work. So I think a lot of us are just kind of taking advantage of that and just like chilling and sleeping, which is awesome. But it's causing problems for a lot of people because our sleep schedules are all over the place. So, what I would like to know is who wants to be part of this sleep challenge with me. It's a 10-day challenge. I'm going to start a private group. So if you have an accountability partner that you want to come into the group and do this with you, just tag them in the comments below. Raise your hand if you want to be part of this. There's no fee. There's no products that you have to buy. There's nothing at all. This is like literally just for you. And I'm just doing this because I find that when I publicly do these things, it makes me do them for myself, and just makes it more fun and interesting. So if you'd like to be part of it, let me know. I know that there's been some of these challenges I've seen online, and so every single day of the challenge, there'll be like guidance along and posts that I'm going to put in the group so that you can follow along. I'll also be posting them publicly on my timeline so we can invite people into the group along as well if they cannot start on Wednesday for some reason. I just picked Wednesday as an arbitrary day to allow us to kind of gather momentum on this group and get more people into our group to do this challenge. So I'm just going to kind of explain, why it is that you might want to consider being part of this 10-day sleep challenge. So first of all, we know that when we're sleeping well, we have more energy, we feel better, we're in a better mood, we want to do more, we're more productive, we think clearer, we tend not to pack on the pounds because sleep and cortisol, which is the stress hormone, are they're directly related. And so the challenge is going to be for 10 days, getting into bed so that you are asleep, actually like lights out, by 10 p.m. This means that you kind of have to start to wind down around 9 p.m. and then get into bed, by 9:30, and have this routine that you're going to set up. And we're going to coach you, or I'm going to coach you on how to do that in our group. So you need to be asleep by 10. Now, if you have a partner, husband, somebody that you sleep in the same bedroom with, a bunch of rowdy teenagers in the house that stay up late, you might want to enlist them into this challenge as well, because it's going to be even more challenging if your partner is coming to bed at a later time than you. They're going to wake you up, and you don't want that. So Scott Homan, if you're watching, you're doing this with me. And I would love it if you would. So anyway, that was a plea to my husband. So anyway, we know that having these amazing sleep habits, my mom, and I sound like my mom here when she used to say 2 hours before midnight or an hour before midnight is worth 2 hours after. And that's actually true. And it's based on your, what we call circadian rhythms. Okay. So this is like light dark cycles and your internal clock, essentially, like your whole body operates on this clock, and it loves routine, and it loves going to bed at the same time every night and getting up at the same time every day. Now, if you're already doing this, great, then keep doing it. And if you want to be part of the group, great. If you don't, then that's fine too. But I guarantee that probably like 95% of people have irregular sleep habits and could really, really use this. If you're a shift worker, this is going to be an extra challenge for you. And I'm not really sure how we're going to work that, but we can think about that and come up with some creative solutions for you, because I know that sleep for shift workers is very difficult. And it's one of the biggest reasons why shift workers struggle with their health and packing on pounds, because their sleep schedule is so messed up. So if you know somebody who would like to be part of this group, or you think they need it, tag them, guys, and raise your hand if you want to be part of this challenge. If you comment below, then I will add you to the group. If you don't comment, then I don't know. If you're shy about commenting, then just message me and I will put you in the group. So the challenge is going to be starting on Wednesday night. We're going to be asleep. Like, that means you had to be in bed by 9:30 at night, like max, because it takes the average person about 30 to 20 to 30 minutes to actually fall asleep. And we're going to try to get up at the same time every morning as well. Okay, so if you want to be in this, comment sleep in the comments, and I guarantee that you guys are going to feel amazing. You're going to feel better. There's really no excuse right now why you can't do this, especially if you're not working or having to go somewhere. It's actually the perfect time to do this. But I actually think if you do have to go to work and do stuff, it might even be good for you as well to kind of really kind of reset your clock. And there's a structure to this, and every single day there'll be like tips and tricks and stuff to be part of this challenge. So like I said, there's no fee, there's no purchase of product. It's really just to help you feel better and be your best. So comment sleep in the comments if you want to answer the question there on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best. How well rested do you feel in the morning? I'm going to give myself an 8, maybe 7.5, 8. I know I could feel better every single morning. And I know based on tracking my sleep with my Oura that this is definitely something that I can improve on. My sleep scores range from like high 70s to low 90s, and I want to see some hundreds. I want to like have a perfect sleep score one night. So hopefully you'll be part of this with me, guys. If not, I'm just going to do it myself, and I'll post about my journey along the way. And anyone who wants to be part of it, just comment sleep, and hopefully we'll see you in the group. Have a happy Sunday. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.